Fire department investigating a manhole fire down here on Newberry Street. They said they got two manholes that allegedly had flames coming out. Earlier, they said there was a report, allegedly, report of natural gas smell. Not too sure if that's actually true or not. So you can see you got police, special unit, a lot of people standing by watching. Maybe they can tell me what they're looking at. What are you watching over there? Anything in particular? No. So allegedly there's a manhole fire in the middle of the street over here. You got some smoke coming out of there. I don't know if it's smoke or if it's steam or something's coming out of there. They said they heard a brief, something. I'm not too sure what that was, but.
Well, you know, it's fucked up on the top window. Fire department.
They got Newberry Street blocked. You do smell natural gas, by the way. So when you walk over here, I do smell natural gas. It's not a strong smell, but it is a smell of natural gas. They do have a Fireground channel for this too. I think Fireground is channel 3.
Excuse me. I live on the corner of Exeter. I go around on Commonwealth. All right, thank you.
You see all the people standing out. They're taking pictures, video. He's doing like FaceTime or Snapchat. I don't know if there's any eyewitnesses that have seen anything. Was you here before it happened, or you came after the fact?
Oh no, I've watched from the very beginning.
Channel 7's on scene too. Channel 7 just arrived on scene.
What's happening?
Well, two manholes allegedly, I don't want to say exploded, but caught on fire.
Oh shit. Okay, so I need to go around.
Yeah, you gotta walk around like Palm Ave and come around that
I
way.
live over there, so I guess.
Yeah, if you go around the next street over, you should be able to loop around.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing major so far. Just gotta be careful.
But it's cool.
So Channel 7 setting up, doing his thing. First camera guy on scene. Like I don't know if anybody was you here when it happened?
I was inside the fire there. Yeah.
Did you hear what happened? Was it an explosion or?
Yeah, it was like underground fire.
Underground fire.
Underground fire. We were inside the restaurant. They had to escort us out, and they screamed at us. We ate for free.
Oh, eggs were free?
Yeah, we ate for free.
We ate for free?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because of the trauma, you know?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Very traumatic.
So you get free food for today?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. Was it like a loud bang or?
We were inside.
Yeah.
No, I didn't want to show my face.
Just tell what's happened without being on camera, yeah.
33 and 3, rescue 1, a structure fire, Dartmouth Street, and Newberry Street, Boston, engine 33.
They're calling that a structure fire.
Rescue 1, a structure fire,
They're putting that off as a structure fire.
Boston, North Box 1571 Dartmouth and Newberry Street, 1757.
So how many people were in the restaurant? Like, was it?
It was just us two.
It's just you two?
Everyone left.
Oh, wow.
All the workers left.
The workers that okay.
Yeah, they left us in, and then the firefighters
Well,
came and
they
took
left
us
you
out.
guys inside the restaurant?
Yeah, we were inside.
Wow.
We started smelling like the fire. And
Can I get in the news for a second here?
You want to be on the news? What you want to say?
This is crazy.
Tell me what happened.
Alright, ready? 3, 2,
Jamaica Plain, engine
This is crazy. This is my favorite street. I can't believe we burned down.
Uh-huh.
friend lives here too.
Jamaica Plain, nearest box
Blue bottle.
555.
Okay. You live close by. Did you hear what happened? Did you see what happened? Or?
No, we didn't actually.
Oh, okay.
What happened? He came by and told us. We have to see it for
My
ourselves.
face or our face.
No, your face is not on it. No. Gotcha. All right, cool.
Make sure you keep
Anything
your
else
faces in.
Well, it's important to hear what other people saw or seen or heard.
What exactly is happening?
Well, they said there was a manhole fire. So we're not too sure. They struck the box on this. I don't know why they struck the box, but they struck the box on this.
Tower ladder 3, ladder 26, rehab unit, drone 1, a structure fire, Dartmouth Street, and Newberry Street, Boston.
They struck the box on this one.
Tower ladder 3, ladder 26, rehab unit, drone 1, a structure fire, Dartmouth Street, and Newberry Street, Boston.
So this is where we are now. We're at Dartmouth and Newberry. So they struck the box at Dartmouth and Newberry Street. It came in as a manhole fire, but the original call was a strong smell of natural gas.
Structure fire, Dartmouth Street, and Newberry Street, Boston, C6.
Channel 7 as he's getting all his footage over here. I'm trying to get his...
Boston, nearest box 1571 Dartmouth and Newberry Street, 1758.
So Dartmouth and Newberry they have a struck box now. So I'm not too sure what they have. They might start evacuating buildings. We're not sure yet, but we'll stand by and stay posted. They might move this line back if that's the case. We'll see. But they do have to have a buffer zone if it is natural gas that's leaking.
Company's responding into Dartmouth Street, going Exeter to Newberry.
We have a dinner reservation at that place down there. Can we get there if we go around, or?
Is it on this block right here?
Yeah.
You won't be able to get there, no. If it's on this block right here, you won't be able to get there.
So dinner's not happening.
Probably not. If it's this block right here, no.
The fire ground, 1800 hours.
They're probably closed.
Really?
Engine
Yeah.
33, you're going to be the red. And ladder 26.
So they got the apparatus responding from the struck box. Get to see the apparatus as they respond.
Calling top 3.
They did strike the box.
Is there another choice?
They're going to be coming from Exeter Street.
I'm calling top 3.
I'm not too sure exactly what happened. There was smoke, and I don't know if there was fire coming out of there. I don't know if anybody saw fire coming out of there, but somebody said there was fire coming out of there. Was you here when it happened?
We have a dinner reservation right there, so
Was there fire coming out of the manhole, or there was fire? Okay, both manholes or one?
The one under that blue car.
The one under the blue car. Gotcha.
Cars rocked.
Oh, they rocked the blue car.
Car got rocked.
It got rocked. Okay, I gotcha.
Boom! Fireball.
It opens back, so I kind of have to do it.
So allegedly we got is a manhole fire. Somebody smelled it. So gathering what I got all together, there was a strong smell of natural gas. And right after the strong smell of natural gas, there was a big explosion. Blue car got rocked. Flames coming out of there. Second manhole in front exploded at this almost simultaneously. That's what we have out there so far. They're moving that car now out of the way. So they said that blue car got rocked, he said.
Catherine. You're going as the red sheep, you're going to have engine 3 and ladder 26.
Fireground Channel 3. They're going to probably tow that car out of there.
And operate on channel 3.
That car probably is not drivable if it got rocked that hard. So you can see they got more additional units coming over here for support. See what else we can see over here. This is newsworthy because they just had a gas explosion out in Nashville, New Hampshire. So if this is natural gas is very dangerous, by the way. You know, it's very dangerous. It's really kind of like odorless, tasteless. You really can't tell. They put that mecapolin in to give it the smell, but other than that, you really wouldn't know it's natural gas out there. So they got a lot of police officers over here too. They got a lot of people doing videos. Some people just standing by. Was you here when it happened? No.
in a pickup truck, FYI.
They're responding in a pickup truck.
Channel. Where we at here? Hold on. Let's go up.
It doesn't explode. Fuck all that.
Oh.
This is an explosion. Yeah. Fuck all that. Yeah.
So, what's for experience? So allegedly there was a strong smell of natural gas. Right after the strong smell of natural gas, there was an explosion. Blue car got rocked. Manhole fire, first manhole, second manhole, a puff coming out of there with smoke. You seen smoke as I first came up.
Cover station 33.
So,
Attention ladder 18. Cover station
Fireground
33,
channel is
1803.
let's just look up this. Let's see this here. One second.
Unlock. 4243. 53 Irving Street, Boston. Engine 8, a medical assist. 53 Irving Street, Boston. Nearest box 1363 Irving Street at Revere Street, 1803.
I gotta start bringing my other radio out when I get a chance. Is that channel 5 coming over here too? He's the next guy on scene. Everybody's gonna be coming down for this one. It went over the wire, so as soon as it went over the wire, I said let me just come out and check it out, cause I know our local media is gonna be coming over here. That's TM. That's Telemundo. That's what that is. I thought you was but you do work for NBC too, right? So you kind of moonlance on both. So you kind of do double. Oh, double dip is all good. Hey, nothing wrong with double dipping. I'm gonna start double dipping. Good to see you, my man. Happy New Year. Happy to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, my man. Yes, sir.
Newberry Street, Boston. Ladder 24. A structure fire. Dartmouth Street and Newberry Street, Boston. Nearest box 1571 Dartmouth, Newberry Street, 1804.
So a lot of these stores have been evacuated. This one here, as far as I know, hasn't been evacuated, but the ones further down have been. They still have pedestrians walking on the sidewalk, which, I mean, they're trying to limit that to a minimum, but they do have some people that are still walking on the sidewalks. A lot of these stores still have people occupied inside the building, so they might be working on evacuating them out of there shortly. Because they're not too sure exactly like what's going on. A lot of people moving their cars out the way. I would move my car too if I could. Because this could get more serious than we expect. As you can see, a lot of people behind me, videos, Snapchat, doing what they got to do. So you can still see smoke coming out of that side of that blue car over there. Like, once again, they just strike the box, so that means you're gonna have at least 3 apparatus, fire engines, two ladders, maybe 2 cars, and maybe a rescue responding on top of what we already have. You got that's rescue. It looked like rescue 1. I can't tell what that was over there.
Medical assist 141 Lucerne Street, Dorchester. Engine 52. A medical assist 141 Lucerne Street, Dorchester. Nearest box 3528 Woodrow Avenue, Lucerne Street, 1806.
I'm not too sure if it's actually natural gas, but there was reports of a strong odor of natural gas just before the explosion. So that's to be determined. But the Boston police received a 911 call of a smell of natural gas in the area. Then shortly after, they had the manhole fire activation. This happened probably about, let's say probably like no more than 20 minutes ago.
Answering C6. Missile Command, cop all the operation. We have 4 manholes on fire on Newberry Street. 3 buildings that have been evacuated for CO levels. I'm holding all companies right now. You can have Cop 7 return.
So this in.
Okay, Cop 4, you have 4 manholes involved on Newberry Street. You have 3 buildings evacuated. Check.
Oh, another one.
Hold all companies.
That's crazy. So those 2 just went up at the same time, the first one and the second one. There wasn't a second explosion. So let's see. So we just heard another boom, and I seen the puff come up from that first manhole and the second manhole. Ever so.
We just had another one blow. I want to clear Newberry Street all the way up to probably up to Mass Ave. We got to clear the pedestrians.
So they're gonna move Newberry up to Mass Ave.
Okay, we'll update the police.
So we got 4 manholes on fire right now. We just heard a boom as we were recording. You still see smoke coming out of the first one and the second one. I'm not on the other side, so I can't see the third and fourth one from here.
33 Command, We're just stationed at 218 Newberry.
I don't know if I
Just
should
taking
leave
the way
because as I
down.
was starting to leave, I heard a loud boom.
Okay, when you stay there, I'm gonna get Amber all over there too. They'll have a loud view, but you keep shooting.
Okay.
Some,
All right.
some since Sky 7 while he's at it. Get an aerial view.
I'm with Channel 7. Did you hear the explosion or see anything at all? No. I'm just looking for you.
Got that's ladder 24 just arriving. You got
Supervisor's coming right towards you right now.
you got the fire department coming in. I always use caution from by those manholes because those they are pretty powerful. I'm hoping they got the new manholes, the ones that don't go up in the air. I think the Eversource they don't have the new ones by now. So the new ones don't allow you to go all the way up in the air. They go up like about 3 to 4 inches and they drop back down. So which is a good thing. They implicated those a couple of years ago, which is very, very good.
All the manholes blowing up.
You're right about
Stand
that.
near any of the manholes.
You're right about that, my man.
Yeah.
Don't go by no manholes. He said.
Don't stand near any of the manholes.
He said, don't stand near any of the manholes. There's no manhole here, which is a good thing. I don't see any that's by us. No, there's none here, which is a good thing. He said, stay clear of the manholes because they run in tandem, so they all interconnected. So which means they can go down like a couple of lines if they have to. If you ever seen some serious manhole explosions, they can take out like 4 blocks. I mean, they're very dangerous, especially if you got gas involved in there. So see what else we got going on here.
Someone with a fire department just said stay away from the
He said stay away from all manholes. So right now in front of us, there's no manholes here, which is a good thing. They do have some like gas shutoffs. This would be considered a manhole, but that's Bell Atlantic. That's Verizon. But you can always stay away from that just as a precautionary measure. So I think the Eversource National Grid ones are the ones that's giving us the problem. So just to be on the safe side, stay away from all of them because you're not too sure. These are shut-off valves, so these are not going to explode. At least not the way the manholes will. But Eversource is the key ingredient right now. We believe it's an Eversource manhole.
Any chance of any tangle area stopped on Brighton and Miles Street? First one's gonna be Bass Ridge.
So we got Channel 7. Are you going live? Not yet.
The other one's gonna be a Bass Ridge.
They don't have to go live. Go ahead. They're gonna give you the cue to go live.
I'm just gonna shoot myself.
Bravo 135.
I hear you. So you got another firefighters respond over here.
Negative. 90%.
You guys want to approach her? You can search her from the area, see if she's got anything in there.
Attention engine 14, cover station 22. Attention engine 14.
I'm gonna slide over next to Telemundo for a second.
Operation the Bravo 135. That last you cut off.
So you got multiple cruisers. They even got Dartmouth Street blocked off now.
A 13-year-old child at 1 Interville Street on fiber number 1. Says a person, DCF worker, took her child from the Sarah Greenwood School in the 3 side early today. Brought it to the fair. Used cemetery with that.
There's too much stuff going on in the city. Now, how far was you when you got the call?
I was coming into Boston.
Oh, okay. I was in Roxbury when I heard it, so I came out of Roxbury. I put the blue lights and the siren on. Yeah, this is gas here. That's a gas shutoff. So those are shutoff valves. It doesn't mean that they won't explode, but more likely you need an ignition point for them to explode. So I would focus more on where they meet with electrical. But don't light a cigarette either if you can help it.
Attention engine 39, cover station 7. Attention engine 39, cover station 7, 1813.
Periodically, they're supposed to do they have these national grid trucks. They have the sniffers on the front of them. Periodically, they drive around the street and they check for gas leaks. I haven't seen them do that much often. They used to have them years ago. They do a slow crawl and they check for natural gas smell throughout the street. But they still have those trucks, but I don't know how often they use them. That's the problem. Are they using it as frequently as they should be using them? Sometimes they're on the front of pickup trucks. Sometimes they're in front of the smaller trucks.
Él dice que los otros trozos de un manejan por la ciudad. Que es una cosa que
So that blue car's probably have to get towed out of there.
huele a gas.
Command.
Que como que dice si hay gas.
Do you guys know how far the closure is?
Well, they got up to Mass Ave. They got blocked off.
At least 4 manholes.
I don't know like how far you can get in on there, cause they got
Yeah.
they got
Three
yeah.
buildings that have been evacuated as a precaution. We're assisting the police and
Do you know what it is?
clearing the
Manhole
sidewalks from,
explosion.
2 blocks
Oh, wow.
Natural gas smell, and then
You can
ex-
vaguely smell
You
it.
I'm
smell
over
the
to our
natural
company
gas,
right
yeah.
now. We have the electric company on scene.
so if you probably can't smell it, but if you can smell that faint smell. I smelled it when I first came here.
Yeah, I started smelling it as I
Loaded while you're
Yeah.
on scene. 3 buildings evacuated. You're checking. Assisting PD on evacuating a 2-block radius. You're holding all companies. 1814.
They're holding all companies. So they do have a natural gas leak. We do know that. Whether they want to confirm it or deny it, this gentleman and myself smelled natural gas upon our arrival, which is no doubt about it what it is. The call came in as a natural gas smell, a heavy smell of natural gas. And just shortly after that, they got a call for a manhole fire. So that's what we have so far. So they're gonna have to call National Grid out here as well.
Ladder 1, a utility pole fire, 81 Phillips Street, Boston. Engine 50. Ladder 1, a utility pole fire, 81 Phillips Street, Boston. Nearest box 1366 West Cedar and Phillips Street, 1815.
And the thing is too, when you have this cold weather, expansion and contraction, and the city of Boston has some of the oldest gas lines, the oldest water lines, the oldest electrical lines. It puts a lot of strain on it, and then you get that. So it's not preventable. It's kind of hard to prevent that from happening. You just got to be cautious and aware of what's around you. I've seen some manholes where sewer caps go up about 50 feet up in the air. So, and they come down. Those things are 300 pounds. You got to get out the way quick because they're not moving out the way. They're going to hit whatever's underneath it. They move cars. I've seen them when they lift cars off the ground. So those things are very powerful. Especially put the equation of natural gas in there. It makes it more, you got to be careful with that. Natural gas is something you don't want to mess with. So you got a lot of people kind of, getting off of work, going to work, and they kind of see. So until they can get this thing isolated and under control, they're going to have the fire department stand by. As far as we know, they evacuated 3 buildings. They're assisting Boston police in evacuating the rest of the buildings. And as far as I believe, they said they shut down Newberry Street all the way to Mass Ave because of 4 manhole explosions that went kind of further down. I'm not down that angle, so I can't see on the other side over there, but no. When that explosion happened, I seen 2 of them go off right away. And that's probably the buildup of gas inside there too, because if gas is currently building up in there, it's gonna cause that. So that's what we got so far.
Bravo 412, finish up, yeah.
201 Common Glass, I have it.
It's be advised, we are not letting any pedestrians down any of the sidewalks for Boston Fire Department. And I'm going to try and just get a status check in 5 minutes of just the officers that are down here, just to make sure we have all our intersections covered, okay?
Right now, the Delta 21 is going to call Common Glass.
Structure fire, Dartmouth Street, Newberry Street, Boston. Nearest box 1571 Dartmouth and Newberry Street, 1818.
623 will cover Boylston and Fairfield, okay?
So they're blocking off a lot of streets.
We need 3 towers to meet me at across the street. Manhole.
So they're gonna be towing 3 cars off of the manholes that are under the covering the manholes, rather.
Delta 916, and just for the CAD, we should be down beginning at Newberry and Dartmouth, heading all the way down to Newberry Street until you reach Gloucester. Again, let's do our best to try and get all the pedestrians off the sidewalk. According to Boston Fire, any building that needed to be evacuated has already been completed. We're not going to be looking to evacuate any more buildings.
6256 Dollar Road near 41, 1819.
It's like the first National Grid crew is coming up now. These might be National. That's MBTA. Sorry about that. That's T employees. That's transit. They do have National. They have Eversource on the other side. They don't have National Grid here yet.
What is that vehicle wanted for?
Delta 916.
miles an hour, just valves. Coming back up towards Rockland.
916?
Right on.
What do you need to try and see, Dave?
Wash.
I'm not tracking on any crime scene tape, but if officers want to do their best to take off any of the sidewalk area, please do so.
All parties are out of the elevator. Companies are clear.
103, you want to start that way? Oh, 916 again. Officers just do their best to keep folks off the sidewalks on Newberry Street only, in between Dartmouth and Gloucester.
Echo 427, I'm going to be L20, thanks for all the help.
Alright, be advised, we are not going to chase that vehicle.
Remove all the pedestrians from the sidewalk and Newberry and Dartmouth and Gloucester.
That might be C26. That might be C20. I'm not sure. I don't know all their call letters.
The caller was walking by, heard a female screaming, the dog barking, and now they said they turned the music all the way up.
So I don't know if you can get anything on the other side over there. This is probably the best vantage point from where we are.
You put your pants today or not?
Channel 7, the other cameraman is here. He's got the live feed with him.
It's much warmer today.
So he's got the packet for the live feed right here. So that's how you I can't give all the secrets of it. That's how you send the signal up to the satellite.
This thing is dangerous. It's got like 6 modems. It'll
Got
cook
six modems in there. So he's getting set up, possibly going live on the 6 o'clock news. Or the 5 o'clock news, right? Well, hold on. What time is it? I'm losing my time. 6:22. So you might be able to make 6:30. Oh, we got Fox 25 over here too. Look at this guy. What's happening, man?
How you been?
Yeah, good. You got everybody out here today. So you're gonna have a lot of people coming out, document what took place. Until Eversource can get in there, they gotta get those cars moved out of the way. So once they get those cars moved away, Eversource could probably kill the power and go from there. So until they can get this thing isolated under control.
Charlie 435. Hey, can I get a status check on the officers responding up here at Newberry Street? Just what their location is, please.
Delta 21. I'm sorry, they're going to be at Common Gloucester. Delta 415 status.
Take the Echo 508. 508. Could you reaffirm 19 Tango? It's going to be blue and...
Delta 415. Engine 14, enter Zone Eagle, Spring Road, and Huntington Avenue, Boston. Engine 14, enter Zone Eagle, Spring Road, and Huntington Avenue.
See what else we have out here.
Delta 421. Okay, they're at Boylston and Dartmouth. Delta 431.
What do you want?
Your location?
Newberry, hanging.
So this is what we have so far. Give you kind of recap what happened. Boston police received the call VA through the fire department that there was a smell of natural gas, a strong smell of natural gas. Before they can even, the fire department can even respond out, the call came in as a manhole fire. So it escalated from a natural gas to a manhole fire. Upon arrival on the scene, before the fire department got there was an explosion under the blue car, which somebody described as rocking that car. And the second manhole caught on fire almost simultaneously.
The first Newberry and down, but the fire truck blocking the street.
Fire, Dartmouth Street, and Newberry Street, Boston. Nearest box 15719.
The tow truck's trying to get through there. Guys, watch your back. The tow truck's trying to get through there. I don't know if he's going to come through this way or that way. He might come through this way. I'm not sure. We'll see. This D&D towing. He could come this way. He might go around the other way. So, we'll see.
He's going to come back through on the top of the crack with a white jacket.
What's going on, man? How you been?
Down Dartmouth and then take a left down Exeter, but go the wrong way up Exeter.
They want to go up Exeter.
To get them to those vehicles from that point. I'll have the Delta 131 standing by.
So they got a pretty serious operation going on here. So he's going to go around to Exeter and go up that way. That's the way they're going to send him.
Unit standby. Delta 101 is coming in for personal 145 Dartmouth. I'll call this one as we are outside the station with fire off the door. And then if you on the phone number,
¿What's in the other side? Que yo creo que él dijo que despegaremos esto.
It is. I guess this is the most news that came across the air in a long time. So, other than the fire in Nashville, New Hampshire, so this is the only thing in Boston that's really kicking off as
Like smoke coming out of that first manhole. The one that started.
Yeah, that's 445 Dartmouth.
I know they moved people out of three buildings before we got here. Do you have any displaced people down there?
Three black wheels, no cola description.
No, we got the street clear, no civilians here.
Was the victim see a fire?
Okay, thank you. 8022, come in. Come in, answer. There's one manhole in front of 232 Newberry that's smoking. There's a couple of manholes between there that are not smoking. Okay, 232 Newberry. Thank you.
he's about to go live. You going live? 4 minutes. Gotcha. I'll get an image of him when he goes live. I kind of backdrop and then
Coming out the fire alarm.
he's going live in about 4 minutes on Fox 25.
So we got about 6 manholes.
Says
6 confirmed manholes.
6
At least
total.
one with a pretty good smoke condition coming out of it.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the inside, but can you get any view from the inside?
Of pedestrians.
Yeah.
Eversource is working to locate
Because I
a
know they're working in
spot
other
to
areas.
Right,
isolate
they are,
the
yeah.
power to the
So it's
secondary
6 manholes total. They're saying it's
Really?
six total,
Hold
yeah.
on, companies for now.
Dartmouth Street area?
Dartmouth Street all the way to Mass Ave, yeah. So this is Dartmouth and Newberry here. So Newberry to Mass Ave is all blocked off. Gotcha, man. We'll see what happens. All right, buddy. Keep in touch. So Channel 7, the other camera guy from Channel 7 is gonna go on the other side over there and see if we get a better vantage point. Which he might. It's kind of hard because you're gonna be in the middle of two streets.
Rescue one, Charlie.
See,
3 calling command. Command answer. I have Boston police down here asking which cars we want towed. Do you want me to send them up to you? I guess I got some tow trucks on scene.
Green jacket or gray hoodie?
they got at least 3 cars they got to tow. I know that blue car definitely got to get towed.
Send them up, please. And the message.
That's the public relations guy from the fire department.
Rescue one, Charlie. Rescue one, Charlie. Come on back to Exeter, Newberry.
Oh, hi, how are you?
All right.
E&G is at Thomas and Colmass. I can say what's up there. I don't know if their wagon's available. We get them for a transport to
Engine 14.
He's fighting your camera shot. Tell him to move to the left or the right.
You guys have a description for the man down at Ring Road? Ladder 26 to command.
Let's see what he goes when he goes live. I'm gonna jump over here quick so you can hear what he's saying.
We're at Newberry in Boston. Okay, thank you.
I actually just spoke with a firefighter. He told me that explosions earlier this evening led to 6 manhole fires, and that there are gas leaks throughout Newberry Street, right at this breaking scene that we're dealing with right now. Firefighters are also telling us that clear of those firefighters are congregated in the middle of the road. It's a tactical site over here. It's not perspective, I should say, trying to see exactly what's happening over there or what led up to this. But what I can say is that this block is really shut down for a good distance. Firefighters and police are talking to residents that are in this area, trying to piece together what's happening, telling them to keep a distance for now. This is a very active scene of downtown Boston. It's a very popular area, and right now it's blocked for the foreseeable future, but people are being told that there is a gas leak around here and that we do have 6 manhole fires that are still active. As I just spoke with the firefighter, they said that they are dealing with this and trying to keep the public back as best they can. We'll be here continuing to bring you the details as soon as we learn more on air and online. From Newberry Street in Boston, I'm Daniel Coates for the local station, Boston 25
Ladder
News.
17 to ladder 17, right? Meter 7.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
So Fox 25 just gave their live over the air. Channel 7, you guys gonna go live?
Yeah, they just took me live.
They took you live? Okay, cool. So Channel 7 made a live broadcast as well. they still got smoke coming out the primary manhole. From what I understand, that the first manhole that we're looking at right now was the one that actually had a strong odor of gas coming out of there, and shortly after they had an explosion coming out of there. So what I'm gonna do? You're gonna be here for a while, right?
Yeah,
So,
probably.
so I'm gonna set this up. Just leave it recording. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. That fair enough? I'm not gonna be too far. I'm just gonna leave that. Actually, I'm gonna do a low shot like this. How about that? Be back in about 5.
Nice. Oh, kind of snowed a little bit too, right, Dave? Yeah. So far, some sort of explosion at like a 6-man box. Don't know how fast this is now. It starts at dark. It starts at the Newberry. It's not like it's super. It's a lot of residential, busy area, but it doesn't look like there's like ambulances or anything like that. It's just, alright, so this box was moved then. So they make sure that they're postponed. Okay. Alright. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay. Alright, sounds good. I appreciate it. How are you? Good to see you.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. I'm running with
They haven't given us any indication yet.
It says 6 people.
I think it was 4 to 5. I thought I heard that on their radio. Probably in that.
Oh, good. I appreciate it though. What's up? What's popping?
What?
So why what's popping? They just screwed it. Yes, I just put a contest on it up. Not really. Trying to get some different shots. One part, but
I was on that side too, just to get a different angle. It's really.
yeah, it's tough to see.
Officer?
Okay, here we go. Leave it on autopilot, right? So we have a tow truck now. We're gonna probably remove that car out of there. D&D Towing is on the other side. I'm gonna try to move on the other side of these cameras so I can get probably a angle. So they're gonna be towing that car out of there.
Sorry, I don't. That stinks.
Yes, that car's directly underneath the. They just moved it out the way just now. I'm surprised the owner, or the owner could be somewhere else. I'm surprised the owner didn't come out with all the commotion. Unless they're not in the area. It's possible. Sometimes people were at work and they could be further down the street or something, not aware what's going on.
I would just ask. Last name?
Brodsky, Brodsky.
You said your car is over here?
Yes, it is,
Tell
right
me
in the
about that.
middle of what's going on.
What's going through your head coming over here and realizing that your car's in the scene?
Well, sort of a deep question. So I was there at 9/11, and yeah, so it just makes me think back to some difficult times. So I hope everyone's okay and safe, and I don't know, maybe I'll get my car back in the next 24 hours.
To hear that there was manhole cover fires here, witnesses say that they heard some explosions as well. What goes through your head when you hear something like that? You know, how scary it is for some people around here.
Well, right, I can't even imagine having been there myself, so I hope that everyone, again, is safe and feels safe where they are right now.
I don't know how long this is going to be going on, but for your car, what goes through your head with that?
Well, hey, you know what? Life is great. If you have to take a cab home and get your car later, that's what you have to do. You just have to be thankful for other things.
Are you from Boston?
I am. I'm from Boston originally.
For this to happen, I mean, could you imagine a worse spot for something like this to happen during rush hour in the middle of Newberry Street?
Well, especially for the fact that my car is right in the middle of the manhole. Yes. No, it's not great. It's not great for anybody. But it's, again, it'll be fine, and I just hope that everyone's safe.
Yeah. What have you seen with other people looking around here? I mean, just describe what pedestrians are feeling circling around this scene.
Well, I think, again, it takes you back to the bombings that were here, and I was there for that as well. And it's just a scary time in the world, especially in the United States right now. And yeah, it's just I think people are a little nervous. They want to know what's going on.
Might be a longer night for you than anticipated.
I don't know. I might have to go back to where I was.
Where was that?
I was at the Quinn.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Are you saying that your car is by one of the manhole covers?
I think it's about 18 inches from. Yes, it's right there.
Hey, Sarge, there's another tow truck over there. But he's on the other side of the ladder.
Again,
Yes, sir.
you just have to go with the flow, and as long as everybody's safe, that's all that really matters. Can I take an Uber home?
Can I grab your name?
Sure, Amy Brodsky, yes.
Brodsky, you already spelled that.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
And Brodsky, T-R-O?
DSKY.
Just describe again,
The fire incident report, that's 810. 810 comes down for all the support.
Get to my car, because I think it's about 16 inches from the manhole, but that's fine. It's okay. I'll wait. I'm not too worried. My car blows up. I'll get another one. It'll be okay. I mean, look, as long as everyone's safe, that's all that really matters. It's just a minor inconvenience.
Channel 5's on scene as well.
Yeah, well, it's called the Quinn. It's a club, so if I have to, I can easily go back to the Quinn and hang out, so it's not going to be the worst thing that's ever happened. Again, all I care about is that everyone's safe. Yeah.
Describe the odors and everything that you were smelling and how you smell the natural gas?
I actually didn't. I did not. I was, I think I was focused on all of the flashing lights in, I don't know, it's probably a radius of 5 blocks of flashing lights. I didn't. I was just told that there were, and the cover is right by my car, which happens in life. It's fine.
I know you mentioned it real quick, but I know it's kind of off the topic. But where on 9/11 were you at that?
I was right down where everybody was.
You said this kind of reaction, does it bring up sort of PTSD, some sort of feelings, emotions? What's that like?
It does a little bit. Yeah. I mean, well, when I saw the multitude of police and fire trucks I just wanted to make sure that everyone was okay and safe.
Sorry, I hopped in. Were you evacuated?
No,
Oh,
I
you
was
weren't.
not.
You were walking by or lived nearby?
I was going to get my car, which is right next to the manhole, so I don't think I'll be.
He's gonna get some information with the.
Gotcha. Okay, that's the best one.
It's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I keep reiterating, as long as everybody's safe, that's the most important thing. And if I have to take an Uber home, I'll take an Uber home. Yeah.
What's your name, ma'am?
Amy.
And your last name?
Brodsky.
Spell your last name?
Brodsky.
And then Amy with a Y or an IE? Just double checking.
What?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amy. All right. So you get to see all the activity going down here on Newberry Street. Fire department still standing by. While they were doing the interview, National Grid did arrive on scene. So we do have a representative from National Grid as well as Eversource. And they're trying to isolate the situation as we speak.
I think my car is right by the manhole. What?
They'll just leave it in place for now. They moved all the cars that were on the manholes up, so there won't be damage. They had the tow truck move them like 4 or 5 feet up, so if the manhole goes, it doesn't destroy the car. Oh yeah, right now. They're, I don't know what they're doing, like how they handle something like that, but yeah, if it was in any...
Ladder 1, a Central Station alarm. 50 Stewart Street, Boston. Engine 39, Ladder 1, a Central Station alarm. 250 Stewart Street, Boston. Nearest box 1519 Stewart
The 810 coming through.
1844.
How you doing, sir? What's happening?
You know any cars that you moved off the manhole down at it? I know the manholes were down here. I believe God worked with the
EMS is on the scene too as well.
Commander Car 4. Car 4. On your end, do you have any vehicles that need to be moved off of manholes? That's the negative. Okay.
So it's pretty much every major news network is out here today. You got Fox 25, you got Channel 7. You got, he's Telemundo, but he's double dipping as NBC. Shout out to this guy right here. He's hustling. He's doing his thing, man. Who else we got over here? We got, this is Channel 5 over on this side. Peter. How you doing, Pete? What's happening, my man? How you been? Yes, sir.
Trying to stay warm.
There you go. Well, that manhole that's smoking right there is the first one. See that smoke that's on the side right here? That's originally the first one that exploded. So you see a little smoke coming on the side over here? You be able to see it, or get your view on that side. There you go. So he's gonna get a good zoom in on that thing right there. So they just told the car that was on top of there.
Gotcha.
So that was originally one that they allegedly smelled the gas coming from.
Gotcha.
And shortly after there was an explosion in the, domino effect.
You weren't here for the explosion.
No, I wasn't. I wish I was that good. I'm not that good. One of these days.
The traffic was bad.
I know the traffic was bad. You're right. The traffic kind of slowed me down. I probably could have got here quick. You was in Roxbury? I came.
No, we were Dorchester.
You was in Dorchester. I came out of Roxbury myself, so it was kind of tough. Getting through all the traffic, it wasn't easy. We got another tow truck over here. I don't know if they need another tow truck or not, but they got another tow truck that just arrived on scene. They might be done with the tow trucks, but they'll figure all that out.
So they got it all stabilized.
Would be out, like, should I just leave it there overnight?
Where? Right down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, they won't let you move it anyway.
So you think it would be overnight?
No, I'd probably give it a couple hours, maybe, if that.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't panic.
I'm not gonna panic.
Yeah,
As long as
no,
everyone's
just
safe.
give it an hour or so.
Yeah, give it an hour till they isolate what's going on. Once they figure out what's going on, then they let people get in there. Right now, it's still fresh.
Engine 14, a central station alarm. 255 Massachusetts Avenue.
We got
Boston.
Eversource right
Engine
here.
14, a
Well, that's
central
actually,
station alarm.
who's that? Is
255
that Eversource?
Massachusetts Avenue.
Yes,
Boston.
Eversource.
Nearest box 1567 Massachusetts Ave near Clearway Street. 1848.
Looking for the trying to find out where the other one is. Is it right there where he's standing? Right there, to your left. That must be it right there. It might be right where he's standing at. There is something in that corner there. Can't see what it is. I have to get a shovel and shovel that out the way. Yeah, they might have to just get a shovel and get one of those hooks too to pull it up. So that might be the one that they have to maybe isolate it from there. We'll figure it out in a second. Don't go down there without your protection on. Put the sniffer down there first. Always put the sniffer down there first and make sure there's no gas down there. And that's actually a rule. You guys don't know this, but before you go in any manhole cover, any confined space down in the ground, you're supposed to check for gas. And there's a couple of reasons why you do that.
I want everybody to back up behind the fire trucks, please.
They want them to back up.
Pull up around
He's going to back up to that. They're going to move the line back to here because that's an Eversource manhole right there. So that's the one they're going to have to go inside. So get an image of the manhole before we move out the way there. So they're going to push us behind the fire trucks or onto the sidewalk over here, either or. There's the one over there. Get that one. See the one that's right by the snow? That one there. That's the one. This one here is a Bell Atlantic.
A central station alarm. 255 Massachusetts Avenue. Boston. Nearest box 1567 Massachusetts Ave near Clearway Street. 1850.
They're going to move the line back just a little bit, not too much. You're going to back that truck up. Watch out, watch yourself. Get out the way. Truck coming through. Everyone's going to have to try to isolate what they have going on here. He's going to turn that truck around. It's going to be tight, but he can do it though. That might be a 5-point turn, but it could be done. It's definitely doable.
Activation. 70 St. Vital's Street, Boston. Engine 37. Master box activation. 70 St. Vital's Street, Boston. Nearest box 1565 St. Vital's and Garrison Street. 1850.
Yeah, like I was saying, when you go into a manhole, a confined space, there's two things you got to keep in mind. First, you got to test for gas. You want to make sure you ventilate it, and also you want to put your safety harness on. Because the safety harness is on. God forbid you get unconscious, the person above can get you out of there. If you don't want someone down below and no one above, because what can happen is if there's a gas that knocks you unconscious, then it's going to be impossible for you to come back too. He's running low on tape there, man.
I know.
You're running real low. Yeah. Tires there. Anything that doesn't move, that's all. The windshield wiper, there you go. Right there, that'll work. So, so they have quite a scene over here right now, right at Newberry and Dartmouth Street where we are, but it goes all the way to Mass Ave.
I get a Tedesco tow truck driver down there asking if we need any more cars, please. Check with the police, but I think we're all set.
Ladder 4, a CO detector, 1050 Tremont Street. Roxbury, nearest box 2215 Tremont and Cabot Street, 1853.
You're not getting ready to go that way. That's blocked off. You gotta go around, yeah. They had they had a natural gas leak, and then they had a manhole explosion. Kind of simultaneous at around the same time. So they have, they did have a natural gas leak, and multiple calls came in as a strong smell of natural gas. And shortly after that, they had a explosion.
Metro.
And it kind of speaks for itself.
Somerville, Metro. Mutual aid to the city of Somerville. Nearest box.
As far as we know, they evacuated 3 buildings. Fire department does have a drone up in the sky right here, by the way.
Is there anything you can tell me quickly before we go on in 7? Just, is it six manholes total? Okay, all right, sounds good. Thank you. All right.
Am I in your way?
Yep.
Oh, let me get out your way then. Hold on. Sorry about that. So they got the manhole open. Probably gonna go down there and see what they see. Nobody goes in there right away. They always got to inspect it. Nobody jumps into it. What's going on, man? How you been? I think all the major news networks are out here. There's not one that's not out here. It's Eversource over there. Probably one of the supervisors. This guy's recording us, recording everybody else. It's a good thing though. You got to document it from all angles. Because if you only get one angle, it's not good.
I was there. I saw the whole thing.
You saw the whole thing?
I saw the whole thing.
Did you smell the natural gas first?
I smelled it. I was lightheaded. I felt lightheaded for like an hour. So I work right over there.
You work right there? So the call that I heard was the heavy odor of natural gas.
And then then we went outside, and not even 5 minutes later, the fucking manhole cover went.
Blew up. Okay, guys.
It sounded like a gunshot.
Wow. And it kind of collaborates what I heard with the other people.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna go on news. That one there had the odor of a gas in it. Wow.
Good.
So he's gonna do an interview with the news. They're gonna interview him in a second, just so you know.
I felt like I smelled gas, and then for the longest time, like I felt lightheaded for like an hour, and then we went upstairs, and the firefighter came in and said, "You all gotta go." And then literally not even 5 minutes later, we're all outside. We're on this block, which is now blocked off, not allowed to be here anymore. And the whole thing just went flying up. It sounded like a gunshot. It was insane. It was like the end of the world kind of stuff. It was crazy. Yeah, and then it smelled really bad, and then everybody was kind of like all over the place, and we didn't know what to do. Then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go get some food, I guess. I don't know where to go, but I don't know if the whole street's gonna be blocked off. And then, and then it smelled really bad, and the firefighters came, and they weren't very communicative of anything, really. And then, so we were all just kind of running around, didn't really know what was happening, and that's kind of what went down. Then they started blocking off this. Then I tried to come back because I had to get my bag. My bag was still in the basement. I didn't know what to do. I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna go back around through the alleyway and go back in. I went into the basement about 5 minutes ago. It still smelled really bad, but I think it's gonna be okay. Who knows?
It smells like gas, you said?
It smells like gas. Smells like, like the silent killer gas. You know what I'm talking about? Like the stuff that, you go to sleep and you wake up, or you don't wake up, you kind of wake up dead. It smelled like gas, yeah. It was very... What's that?
There's a bench, sorry, it's cold. A bunch of multiple manhole cover that exploded. What goes through your mind when you find out there's been more than one?
I think about the gases. I think about the subway system not being able to run. You can't really run that well anyway. I think about, literally the end of the world kind of stuff, because that's what happens. It's kind of the cliche in like literature and stuff. It's like manhole cover explodes, and then when gas gets into people's systems, they end up dying. So I think about people dying. I mean, it's really cold out. People are on the streets. A lot of homeless people. I think about the pipes and everything. This is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Boston, in the country. I mean, I'm really worried about what's going to go down. I mean, it could spell danger. Mayor Wu's got to do something about that. She's doing okay. She's all right. But yeah, when I think about a manhole cover exploding, I think about literally the end of the world.
Appreciate you talking to me.
Charlie.
Charlie, how do you spell first name?
CharlieMarkella. Markella?
Markella?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Yes, the manhole literally reached out to us on Simon Street. That manhole cover in front of Lush, I believe it was in front of Lush. We're all just standing around, and then boom! It just explodes. It just went flying up, and steam bursting everywhere. It was like Gotham City. It was crazy. It was nuts. It was nuts. I've never seen anything like it. Only in the movie. Thank you. All right.
Wow. Glad you're okay, man.
Yeah,
All right.
we were fine. It's not a big deal.
Brian, we're live on Channel 5 right now. I don't know if we're able to get you off. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, of course. Hey, let's, we spoke with a few people here, a woman who was a volunteer. We spoke with her just a moment ago. Listen to this.
I'm coming on your right side.
Brian, you got the time?
He came in at around 5:20. Sorry, bear with us here. Chief, are you able to tell us what happened?
Sure. So tonight at about 5:20 p.m., we received calls for a manhole fire. Companies arrived to find multiple manholes on Newberry Street. We've had a couple of manhole explosions. We have, as a precaution, we had Newberry Street of pedestrian traffic. We've cleared a couple Big Four buildings due to concern that they were so close to one of the manholes that was exploding. And right now, we're just kind of maintaining a safe area, letting Eversource do their work to make it safe.
And any idea, I mean, witnesses describe the smell of gas. Is that, obviously you're looking at that?
I mean, we're looking at everything, but right now, it appears that it's electrical in nature. It's Eversource manholes that we're focusing on. So right now, they're troubleshooting it, trying to locate manhole to secure the power so that we can cut down the secondaries on the street.
Were the covers actually blown off?
So Eversource actually has replaced the covers to explosion safe covers. So it's not like, years ago when you'd see a cover blow up in the air. So these actually have a fail-safe to them. So while it's a loud explosion, the cover doesn't go through the air. So the covers are still on the manholes, but they had a significant explosion that did displace the cover up, but it falls back down in a place.
So the explosions that we heard earlier was from the manhole cover?
Yes, those were manholes exploding and definitely affecting the cover, but the cover, because of the safeties, fell back down. It protected it from being a projectile in the air.
And then as far as the impact on the community here, so what should people who live in this neighborhood, what should they expect?
Well, right now, I mean, I think it's still unfolding, so we can expect probably some issues with the power. I know Eversource is working hard to make sure that's limited, but right now they are working to make the situation safe and shut the power down to as small an area as they possibly can.
So it obviously started as one, or at least that's what it sounded like to us, and then 6 total. So did it kind of domino? How does that work?
It seemed like it moved down Newberry Street, like towards Mass Ave. So right now we have between Dartmouth and Gloucester shut down to pedestrian traffic. So that's really the area that we're looking at. But from when we arrived, it's expanded towards Mass Ave, pretty significantly.
Considering what happened last night in Nashville, was there any concerns at all about explosions and more than just manhole covers at all, or?
Yeah, I mean we actually go into the affected buildings with 4 gas meters, and we checked the environment. We have found in a couple of the evacuated buildings low levels of carbon monoxide, which is one other reason why we remove people out of those buildings. So, it's always a concern, but right now, we're doing our best to make sure that that concern is abated. And, so far, we feel confident that this is isolated to the manholes, but still, it's an unfolded situation.
And we also noticed that there were some alarms that were going off in the buildings as well. Were the buildings themselves impacted by this, for beyond just the alarms going off?
When the alarms go off in situations like this, usually it's the smoke from the manhole fire following the conduit into the building and causing a light smoke condition that sets off the smoke detector, and that's what happened here. So we did have a few buildings that had the alarms go off, and we had companies here to investigate quickly, and we determined that it was all connected to the manhole.
No injuries to residents or firefighters?
So far, we have no injuries.
Thank you.
I know we came in late, but can you describe again just kind of nuts and bolts what happened here?
Sure. We around 5:20 p.m. Boston Fire responded to reports of a manhole fire. We arrived to find multiple confirmed manhole fires. In total, right now, it's at about 6. We've had multiple explosions in the manholes. They're isolated to the manholes. We have no injuries. We have 4 buildings, primarily commercial occupancies, that have been evacuated just out of a precaution. And we've just removed pedestrian traffic from Dartmouth to Gloucester. I'm sorry, Dartmouth to Gloucester on Newberry Street just out of a precaution to make sure people are safe.
I'm sure they asked me any costs.
No cost.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it, Chief. Thank you very much.
Can we get your name real quick?
Name is Deputy Chief James Green, G-R-E.
Tower ladder 10, car 9, and 7, D7, row 1, a high-rise structure fire, HCD 5 American Legion Highway, Rocklandale, nearest box 2597, engine house 53, 1904.
So they do have Eversource on scene, as well as National Grid. I'm not too sure if they were working in the area or not, but we did smell a strong odor of natural gas upon arrival in this area right here. So there's no doubt that there was a smell of natural gas. Earlier it was reported that it was a strong smell. I don't know, I wasn't here, but a couple of witnesses said they smelled a strong odor of natural gas, and that could have contributed to the explosion. We're not 200% sure if that's true or not, but we did notice, myself and another cameraman noticed a smell of natural gas in this area right here. So we're not too sure that's tied into it or not. Everybody's out here.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up there?
I'll try and get the car closer up and then.
So they might be clearing some of these companies out of here, and we'll find out in a second. You just standing around, you ain't getting no footage? How come you're not getting no footage? Why?
I manage properties from here to here, so I'm trying to make sure everyone's safe.
Oh, they evacuated some of the buildings. I don't know about how many buildings they
I
evacuated.
just sent a notice, so it seems like from 154 all the way to 179.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Now, the big question, do you have carbon monoxide detectors in all your buildings?
Yeah.
You should. Make sure they're on every floor.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course.
Working smoke detectors.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, of course.
You got it. I'm just making sure now. Because some people own property, and you'd be surprised they don't invest in them.
No, we have to.
You have to. All right.
Every August.
There you
right
go.
Before the change.
Just check it out. Okay. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right. I do a YouTube. So you watch YouTube? So hold on. So just hold on. I'm gonna tell you where you can find me later on. You might not find me.
Box 3166 Park and Everett Street, 1907.
Give me 1 second. I put various different things on my YouTube channel. So just type in External Affairs Portable on YouTube. You see all this stuff I put up there. Keep up the good work. All right.
South Boston, nearest box 7432 Marine Road and L Street, 1907. Engine Engine 8, enter known medical. 76 North Margin Street,
So
Boston. Engine 8, enter known medical. 76
they're pumping
North
water
Margin
out of it
Street,
now.
Boston. Nearest box 1223 North Margin and Thatcher Street, 1907.
As you can see, this is still active. I don't know if they got it isolated. They still got smoke coming out of the manhole, so it's not quite isolated the way they want to. So we're gonna hang around for a little bit until they get it isolated. I want to give you guys as much footage as I can possibly give you guys. I smell it, yeah. So that's the fumes from the wires in the manhole. So when you smell that kind of smell, that's electrical. That's a 100% electrical.
You mentioned electrical.
So that's electrical, but earlier we smelled natural gas. So this is a 100% electrical wiring that's burning. There's a distinctive smell. I can't describe it. It's a distinctive smell.
Engine 24, ladder 23, a local alarm, 244 Warren Street, Roxbury. Engine 24.
They're pumping the water out of it now to make it safe. As you know, water and electricity does not mix, so you don't want to be in water while you're working down there. That's kind of don't want to do that. That could be dangerous, very dangerous.
Engine 41, an odor of natural gas, Commonwealth Avenue, and Warren Street, Brighton. Engine 41, an odor of natural gas, Commonwealth Avenue, and
There's a lot of, I don't know, well, I think I do know, but there's a lot of smells of natural gas in the wintertime, mainly because the air is more clearer, so you can smell it better. That's one of the reasons. But Boston Gas, or we should say National Grid, they're allowed to let gas escape to a certain point. So as long as it's minimum, they won't fix it. But when it gets stronger to a certain parts per million, then they start doing repairs. So there is a lot of gas leaks throughout the city of Boston, but they only will fix them when they become more serious, if you know what I mean. That's something they've been doing for years. Got another interview over here. We'll try to get this one.
Natural gas, 60 School Street, Boston. Engine 4, an odor of natural gas, 60 School Street, Boston. Nearest box 1263 Tremont Street.
I want to visit my girlfriend over on Newberry Street. She works at DTR Modern. So I pulled in across the street and was parked behind a car. I forget the make of it, but it was like a dark gray car. It smelled, there was some smoke in the air, and it smelled like burning rubber. I noticed the car was like giving off some looked like steam and smoke. So I decided to pull up a couple more spots. I parked behind another car, and I couldn't tell where exactly it was coming from. I rolled down my window to kind of smell the air, and a girl was like, "Oh, is that another car that's smoking in front of me?" So I was like, I probably shouldn't park here. So I back up out of the spot, and that's when I'm looking at my rear view and I see the car kind of didn't explode, but it certainly gave off some flames and smoke. And weirdly enough, when I was pulling forward, actually, there was already plenty of emergency service vehicles here. So that's great that they were on the scene already. They knew something was going on. I decided to park an extra block down because I didn't know what was going on. Hopefully I'm not above a manhole cover right now. But my car is blocked in there, down between Gloucester and, or I guess it's Dartmouth and Exeter.
So you saw flames?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And so it was underneath the car?
It was, yeah.
Could you hear it? Was there any kind of sound?
Yeah, it gave off like a little, it gave off something. But again, my window was up at this point, so I couldn't hear exactly. But people were startled. They certainly all turned around. People started leaving that area. But it didn't seem like anyone, at least from what I saw, was close enough or would have gotten hurt from it.
How loud was it? What did it sound like?
I can't say exactly. Again, the windows were up, but it was loud enough and noticeable that I certainly turned around and saw at that point the flames and smoke. I don't know if it was gas. It smelled like burning rubber, and it was kind of funneling down the whole street. Again, there's a lot of wind and stuff, so couldn't tell exactly where it was coming from. Obviously, I've learned at this point that there was multiple manhole covers, so there could have been multiple cars as well.
What's your reaction when you're in your car as that happens?
Well, I didn't know exactly what was going on until I was able to talk to some of the service people here. But I guess exactly when it happened, I was startled. You know, you didn't know what's going on. Hopefully no one was close to the cars. I didn't know it was manhole covers at the time. I thought it just could have been a car that had an issue with it or something. But yeah, it's such a busy street and area that you have to worry about pedestrians walking by. And I mean, it's scary even walking around these streets because of the snow and the cars are all driving around. But yeah.
What have they told you about getting your car back?
That's a good question. I asked if I could get my work bag out of it to at least try and do some stuff and be productive. In the meantime, they said no word yet, but I'm just gonna hang around. At least it's not as cold as it's been, you know?
Did you happen to take any photos or videos of the smoke, the fire, anything like that?
I didn't. Again, I was behind the wheel, so I didn't want to. You know, I was out in the middle of, and the Newberry's down like one lane right now, so
Sure.
no, just kind of drove away and parked and went from there.
Do you grab your name?
Yeah, sure. It's Will Mountzouras.
And how you spell that?
Last name or?
Yeah, Will.
Yeah, W-I-L-L, Mountzouras, Mountzouras.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no
Thanks,
problem, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thanks a bunch.
Oh, William Alexander Mountzouras.
Middle
Oh,
name.
man. Yeah, I'm 27. Yeah, so I live over in Southie, but I was just in the neighborhood dropping off a co-worker down in Fenway, and was coming by to visit my girlfriend.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Yeah, no, of course.
I'm sorry about your car.
No, it's all good. I mean, I'm just hoping it's not one of the ones that blew up, you know?
Yeah, yeah. No, there's a bunch of them that exploded a few summers ago.
I saw
downtown.
I googled like manhole coverage,
Yeah.
like Newberry, trying to figure out what was going on, and I saw that article from last year. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I'm waiting here, so.
Did you hear something or what?
Yeah, no, I saw one of the cars. I don't know. I don't want to say exploded, but it gave off smoke and flames. I was looking to park, and so yeah.
Okay, so can you just tell me what you remember seeing and how it went down?
Yeah, sure thing. So after work, I dropped off a coworker down the street in Fenway. Came up here. I was visiting my girlfriend who works at a gallery on Newberry. So I parked across the street from BTR Mallard. I was behind a black, it looked like a sedan, and I noticed there's a lot of like smoke. I can't tell what steam and smoke and what, but it smelled like burning rubber. So I was like, something's up with this car. I'm gonna pull away. Pulled up a couple spots, and I noticed the car in front of me. I could tell if there was smoke siphon from someone else, or if it was my car, which
He said,
I think it's just right.
We're right back.
Engine 28, Tower Ladder 10, a central station alarm, 3615 to 3645 Washington Street. Jamaica Plain, Engine 28, Tower Ladder 10, a central station alarm, 3615 to 3645 Washington Street. Jamaica Plain, nearest box 551 Washington and Burnett Street, 1916.
Cluster Newberry Street. Right around the corner.
Hop, skip, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm worried about. My car. Yeah, we'll see. Nothing I can do about it at this point. Yeah, of course. Hey, good. How are you?
It's kind of funny. I just having for beer concerns. done for the day.
Yeah.
But I was like, good luck. Right
Peace out. How you doing?
Ya visto aquí el pero pensé que vi.
Bueno, he visto bomberos, trancón, pero no tenía idea qué era lo que estaba pasando.
Me parece que estas cosas, esto que está pegada, explosiones en la camilla, es preocupante esto, la comunidad.
Sí, sobre todo para la gente que también es comunicó para el día de los mayores.
¿Qué es tu nombre de apellido? Lady. Lady con I o con L? Lady.
Sin eso.
Lady, exacto. Lady, Lady, gracias. Llega conmigo a tu casa. Sí. Para Telemundo, no te pierdas. Mira, yo te voy a una experiencia contigo. Un poquitito de esto de aquí, que preocupante con los viejitos. No te preocupes, gracias, mi amor. Me ayuda mucho porque hay muchos latinos por acá. Me ayudan mucho. Gracias, Lady. Thank you. Confía ahí, no por ahí con la nueva.
Sure. I live on the street here. Around 5:30 p.m. Smelled some smoke on the street. There were some flickering lights up and down, just Newberry Street, from apartments across, like up and down the street. But smelled some smoke. Saw the fire trucks pull up. Saw some firefighters surround this car that seemed to be on smoke. Turns out it was the manhole underneath. Firefighters shined the flashlight at my window from where my roommate and I were watching, and motioned for us to come down. Told us that it would be wise to evacuate, and that they were shutting down the street just because there were manholes that were on fire, and they were waiting for Eversource to come. Did you hear anything? Yes, on my way out, I heard like a mild explosion. Didn't see anything, but definitely heard just a bang. And then heard a firefighter say that there might be multiple manholes on fire, is what I was told when I left the area. How long have you been outside? Less than an hour. I'd say 45 minutes to an hour. And it's undetermined whether or not I'll be able to go back by the evening. I think it just depends on Eversource and what they can do in this situation. What do you make of all this? Yeah, it's a little frightening. I sort of assumed that it was due to the cold, but not totally sure. I'm fortunate enough to have friends and friends with family in the area to have those. But yeah, a little bit frightening.
Can we get your first and last name?
Sure, my name is Maggie John. CHAH.
Thank you.
Thank you. I was on the way out anyway. A little bit. There was someone else have
Hey, how you doing, man?
What's going on, buddy?
Good, not too bad.
But nice about it. When I go my call,
No, I don't think so.
don't feel like I'm in danger. So.
What's it? I gotta imagine it's no time frame yet as to when you're coming back. What's it like? Just kind of sitting out here waiting to go back to your home.
I'm lucky enough to have friends who live in the city, and a place to crash if needed. But I don't know how I would feel if that weren't the case.
Glad you're okay, man.
Thank you.
So much. Oh yeah. Just for some reason, it's like 5:30 or whatever. We're something really tight around your neck. No, been here since like 5:30. I've been here for like. Yeah. Okay. Have you seen anything like down the street?
I did.
Literally, we've been here the whole time, haven't ventured, but it looks like it's pretty extensive.
But they must have cleared off the car right there.
Yeah, they towed that car out of there. Yeah,
That was the one I
the blue is a blue car. Oops, sorry about that. So firefighters are still standing by until the situation is isolated. And once Eversource has it isolated, then they probably give the all clear. But till Eversource gives them the okay that they might. I don't know how these wires are tied in. I'm not sure if they're main feeders or if they're just distribution lines. So based on what they have to probably isolate some of these. So we'll find out later on what goes on. They might have to temporarily disconnect some power, then send generators based off what they have. So they figure that out once they. It takes a while to figure out exactly what they got to do, but see what happens. It's kind of cold out here too. It definitely is cold out here.
Engine 14, ladder 4, a central station alarm, 9 William Street, Roxbury. Engine 14, ladder 4, a central station alarm, 9 William Street, Roxbury. Nearest box 212 Washington Street and Belgian Pass Boulevard, 1924.
I didn't think that. I didn't know if it was going to be bigger than
You go ahead. Yes, you're good. No, you're good. Looks like ladder 17 might be pulling out of here. So they might have it isolated to a point where they're not going to have any more explosions. He's getting a wide angle shot from across the street over there. So you got you get an image of ladder 17 pulling out in a second. Watch your back. You're coming through. So ladder 17 is going to be pulling out. So they're going to leave probably a skeleton crew of fire department out here. But all the main vehicles are probably going to leave out of here. So you guys get to see what's going on down here, right on Newberry Street, downtown Boston. There was a manhole explosion. There was reports of a smell of natural gas. As far as we know, 6 manholes were affected. Nobody injured, which is a good thing.
She has I'll reach out to her. I'll reach out to her. Stay warm. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Well, as you can see, most of the fire apparatus has cleared up out of here. So 810 is still standing by for a little bit. They may clear out shortly too. That manhole is still smoking, so they still got some smoke coming out of there. I believe that's the primary manhole that was initially the issue from the beginning. Alright guys, other than that, see what else can we show you guys.
That's awesome. That's so great that there's no high tech.
Engine 22, enter known medical, Appleton Street, and Tremont Street, Boston. Engine 22, enter known medical, Appleton Street, and Tremont Street, Boston. US box 1612, Tremont.
It is cold out here too, by the way. Some people just walked under the things without even I guess you can't stop them if they just walked underneath. Like, what are you gonna do? Quite a few people just walked underneath the lines. Alright guys, so I've been out here about an hour and 38 minutes. Try to see if there's anything else that I can show you guys before I head up out of here. I think they have it down to a minimum, so for the most part the major concern is over. Fire department cleared out, so it's it's probably safer now than it was half an hour, 45 minutes ago.
Thank you. Well, you gotta start wearing your bedroom slippers to work. Yeah. Oh, good. What kind of socks?
So I guess it is safe to walk on the sidewalk because there's quite a few people walking on the sidewalk. So as long as you're away from the manholes, I guess it's okay. Alright guys, so I'm going to get ready to head up out of here. If anything else comes up, we'll get back to you. Ever so supervisor just pulled up another one. Well, he might have already been here. He might have just moved his vehicle. Be careful. Probably do the sidewalk because I don't know how you're gonna get to it. You probably have to. There's a lot of snow blocking it. That's the only problem. See that? So I don't know how would you.
There's another way to get in.
You can go that way, but I don't think you get your bike in there though because the way is. How did they get those bikes in there? It's interesting. Huh. Probably from the other side you can get in there. That's interesting. I don't know how we should get that bike in there. They didn't move enough snow out of the way for them to dock those bikes properly. This guy's doing a great job out here on 810.
Hey,
Keep up the good work, my man. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get those bikes in. Yeah, I don't know how she get that bike in there. She's have to find another station because the way those bikes are kind of angled in, you have to come from the snowbank side, and it's very difficult to do that. I think everything else is pretty much back to normal, other than the fact they're gonna have to do some isolation, and they're gonna be out for a little while. Alright guys, I'm not sure if that's engine 22 or not. That might be 22, I'm not sure. But he's standing by along with one of the chiefs over here. That's a loner, so I can't tell which one that is.
Nothing big, right?
Nothing big yet. Keep your fingers crossed. That's all. Hope for the best.
The chief should be. Yeah.
He's actually by the car. The chief's over there. He's over by the car over there. That's where the chief's at. To your left. He's over there.
So that's it. So now
So if you're looking for the chief is, I don't know if you guys can see him, he's right there. But I think he wanted some information, but if he can walk down there or not. But I think it's okay to walk down there because everybody else has been walking down there back and forth. I think the main threat is over. The flames and explosion is probably not going to happen again. Hopefully not. Be careful.
Attention engine 14, cover station 14. Attention engine 14, cover station 14, 1935.
All right, guys. We might walk down here with the other channels that's walking down here now. See what they got going on. They're probably gonna get some. Might as well get some footage while I'm here. Can't hurt. So I'm sorry that I did a long video, so you guys can kind of pick what you want to gather out of it. I mean, some good parts, some bad parts. It do have a fire alarm going off. That might be something separate. So this building here has a fire alarm that's going off. Not too sure if that was part of the part of the original thing or not. But they do have an alarm going off in that building.
Engine 17, ladder 7, master box activation, 330 Bowden Street, Dorchester. Engine 17, ladder 7, master box activation, 330 Bowden Street, Dorchester. Nearest box 1892 Quincy and Bowden Street, 1937.
Chicos, sí. No estoy seguro si boté en Cuba antes de que el
come take a fire, truck come, and so much nervous. Everybody run out of the building.
Crazy.
Yeah, so crazy.
And then did you hear more? They said that more went off down the
No,
street too.
just over there.
Okay.
Just over there. And I run out of the street and police come to blow on the street. Nobody can around here no more.
Wow.
I feel nervous. So scary.
Yeah, how are you feeling? What was that like?
Oh, so scary. Everybody run out of the street. and on the building around here. They run out of the building.
You said the lights were flashing everywhere?
Yeah, everywhere. On, everywhere. And smell gas.
Did it set off your fire alarm? Because I can see there's a couple other ones here. No. Okay.
And on the police department, fire department turn jet on the gas around here. Yeah.
What's your name?
I'm Jennifer. I'm the owner, Jennifer Nails.
Jennifer Nails. And what's your last name?
I'm Nguyen.
Oh, Nguyen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Jennifer.
you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we, I don't know if your power comes back, I can leave you my information. I know everyone else will probably want to do the same thing, or maybe we can come back from there too. But actually, it's probably easier. Can I grab your number and I'll text you? And that's fine. Yeah, it's okay. They fixed it now, so it's going to be okay. 617.
Selma Road, Dorchester, Engine 20, Ladder 6, an odor of natural gas, Neponset Avenue, and Selma Road, Dorchester, nearest box 3244 Neponset Ave, King Street, 1939.
So I think that people are allowed to go back to their establishments now. This was the main manhole that I guess the gas smell came from. The car was parked over. The explosion took place. Flames were seen coming out of this manhole. The other manholes had smoke, but no actual fire, as far as we know. But this one here was the key culprit that caused all the commotion. So fire department is still going door to door to make sure everybody's okay. Other than that, you get to see what I see.
With the car or what? Yeah, that's the car.
So they're taking down all the tape, so I guess it's safe enough to walk through. People have been walking in the street. You still smell that smell of like rubber, plastic, electrical type smell. That stuff does have, you don't want to breathe too much of that because it could be kind of hazardous. You get too much of that in your lungs. Other than that, I guess we're gonna head up out of here. Let the news reporters report what they see. A lot of people walking with, I guess they picked up their food from, there's probably a pizza shop over here somewhere. A lot of people walking with pizza boxes. I'm gonna head up out of here. I just want to show you guys the excitement over here at Newberry Street. I mean, it's gonna happen. There's no way to prevent these things from happening. Yes, the way they did these, I guess you can lift the bike up and get it in there, but it'd be kind of hard for a female to get it in there anyway. You could kind of make it do a wheelie and walk it around. Or they should have repositioned it the other direction too. She could have docked it right there. She could have physically got it over there, but that's kind of hard. I don't expect a female to be able to do that. I mean, it's because you're kind of limited with space. That's the problem. All right, guys. Left the camera on autopilot over there.
Something blow up here?
Well, they had a manhole explosion.
Yeah, that's
So there was a reports of a strong smell of natural gas. And shortly after that, that first manhole that you see with the smoke coming out of, there was like a explosion. It might have lifted up maybe 3 or 4 inches. It came back down, and then there was some flames coming out of the manhole. As far as you know, no one hurt, no one injured.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's the excitement. Take care. All right, guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. Just want to show you what I see down here on Newberry Street. I don't know if they're gonna open up for traffic or not. They might have opened up the street for traffic because cars can. I guess they could go through there. You got the tough job today, huh? You got to deal with the manhole and confined space and all that good stuff. That's not good. All right, be safe out there. Newberry Street. Let the cars that got the light go. I'm not gonna. National Grid is out here as well. So catch you guys on the next one. Be safe.